To the Points with Jerry Azumah and Sam Brief. Welcome back, everyone. If you're in Chicago or a Bears fan, it's a Victory Monday. How we feeling, Zoom?
I'm feeling great. I love Victory Mondays. They need to keep this thing going.
Yeah, the Bears were staring down a 1-3 start. 1-3, not a good omen in the NFL. Good news is they play an efficient game. They run the ball, finally.
Exactly.
Forced two takeaways and are 2-2. So what stood out most to you, Zoom, in the Bears win?
Well, my whole thing is establish the run. Establish it early and then make it effective throughout the game and stick with it. And that's what they did. And they got Swift in there early, and he made a lot of plays, through the air, also receiving the football and rushing the football. So he was very dynamic for them. And then Caleb Williams, he took a step forward. He was making some really accurate throws. He had some really great balls to Kokemet over the middle of the football field, which I absolutely love. Just a big target for him there. Took some strikes down the football field to see what happens, but really took what the defense gave him, and he was very productive at doing that.
Yeah, and the play calling was so much more centered around the run game and the short passing game. Caleb Williams was 15 for 15 on throws of 9 yards or less. Now, throws of 9 yards or less, they might not be sexy, but as Tom Brady proved, they can win Super Bowls in the bunches. So Caleb Williams, his most efficient game, only $157 through the air. But I know I loved what I saw from the Bears rookie quarterback. Sounds like you did too.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, he took steps forward. He was very confident in the pocket. You could see him reading his reads and going through his progression. He hit that ball to DJ Moore, which was an accurate throw, which is a beautiful pass. I like what I'm seeing, and I feel like this team is moving in the right direction. And obviously, the run, getting under center, handing that ball off, getting these offensive linemen pushing forward. That's what we need to do. Get back to Chicago Bears football.
Chicago Bears football, for me, and I know for you as a defender, it's always about defense. And I fear that all the talk about Caleb and this offense and the play calling has overshadowed a top defensive unit in the NFL. Bears got a strip sack of Stafford and a game-sealing interception. What are you seeing from this defense? Are they still elite with a capital E?
Absolutely. And credit to the defensive coaching staff for putting these guys in the right situations to go out there and make a lot of plays. But the name of this game is take the ball away for the defense, and that's what they've been doing week in and week out. And they've been limiting the production of the offense tremendously, whether it's on the ground or through the air. So they are playing as a complete unit. It's really nice to see them, advancing forward.
Advancing forward, next up for the Bears is a matchup with maybe the worst team in the NFL. At home, they face the Carolina Panthers. Then, bon voyage! It's off to London to take on a really stinky bad Jacksonville team that is still winless. Womp, womp, womp. So that's what's up for the Bears. But first, what's up tonight? It's Monday night. We have two games.
Yeah.
Love it, hate it, I don't know. We have two.
I don't like it.
From a 360 point of view, seems like one of them's kind of a stinker. One of them could be a gem. First, let's start with the stinker. The Tennessee Titans and Will Levis head to Miami to take on Tyler Huntley and the Miami Dolphins. Zoom, what's your read?
Well, with Tyler Huntley, he can play and he is mobile. So I think that he will scramble around a little bit. You do have Etienne in the backfield, and I think that they will lean heavily on him just because there's a lot of disarray with the offense going on right now with Tua out. So they're still trying to figure out what they can do without Tua and what Huntley can actually do for them. So I think that they're going to try to run the ball and do that early and often, and then they will try to hit their tight ends. But I just don't really see their offense clicking. Just not right now. I just don't think that they can get it going.
Well, what about the Titans? Because Will Levis, so turnover prone. 5 picks, 2 of them are pick sixes, 3 fumbles so far. How do they get this thing going?
Well, they have to eliminate that. So Will Levis has to come in and just realize that, look, all he has to do is just play a really nice football game, get the ball to his wide receivers, hand the ball off. Don't try to do too much. Don't play hero ball. And he will be okay, because once he gets into those bad situations where he tries to be a hero, he usually messes up and he actually costs them the game. These are devastating mistakes that cost them football games. So if he eliminates that, they have a way better chance at winning football games.
Will they win the football game? Let's go right to the points. Zoom. Miami is a 2.5-point favorite at home, and the over-under 37.5.
Yeah, I mean, Will Levis, he shows flashes, but he plays reckless. You know, he takes some very unnecessary sacks. In Miami, they're very disruptive up front. So I think that the Tennessee Titans do, in fact, cover the spread. And I like H.E.N. with an anytime touchdown.
I also like the Titans to cover the spread. This game's going to be ugly, though. Give me 16 to 12. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, something nasty like that.
Titans win in muggy Miami. All right, let's go on to the actually good game tonight. Yeah. And it's the undefeated Seattle Seahawks against the Detroit Lions at Ford Field. Lions are favored by 4, but the Seahawks don't have a loss. How do you see this one, Zoom?
Well, I like the Lions, obviously. They are a Super Bowl caliber type of team. Goff has been very productive and efficient with, at the helm, at quarterback, and he's been getting the ball to his playmakers. So they've been really, really good. The Seahawks, on the other hand, have been really good as well. I mean, they have not lost a game, so we have to put it in perspective, and their defense really comes ready to play. Mike McDonald and what he's done with that defensive unit has been really tremendous. But unfortunately, they have a lot of injuries on their defensive line. So that means somebody has to step up and see if they can stop that offense.
Seattle is the first defense since 1979 to give up 150 yards or less in each of their first 3 games. But, Zoom, here are the quarterbacks they faced. Bo Nix, Jacoby Brissett, and Skylar Thompson. Tonight, it's Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Laporta.
And Sam Laporta. I want to get to Sam Laporta because I know your eyes are on the tight end.
Yes, absolutely. And I think that Sam Laporta is going to break this game wide open. I think they're going to take advantage of the depletion of the defensive line, and I think that Sam Laporta is going to run free in the middle of the football field. So I really like Sam Laporta to have a really big night tonight.
On that note, take me to the points. Who you taking?
Well, to the points, man, I like the Lions. I think the Lions will cover the spread. Even though the Seahawks are undefeated, I just think that the Lions are just going to overpower them, especially at home. And I like Sam Laporta. So I'm going to put some change on Sam Laporta over 39.5 receiving yards.
I'm playing him in fantasy tonight. I've got a little cushion. Over 39.5, if he doesn't score, should still be enough to win. But I got to agree with you. 2 for 2 here, Zoom. I've got Detroit winning and covering, we'll call it 24-17 against Geno Smith and the Seahawks. Any final thoughts, my friend?
I mean, I would really like to see the Lions lose because I'm a Bear fan, obviously, but it's just not going to happen. I think the Lions roll tonight.
Okay, we got Lions. We got Titans. The Bears have already won. And before you know it, we'll be previewing the Bears and the Panthers and all the action to come in Week 5 in the NFL. Zoom,
that's right.
You look happy. You look beautiful. So let's wrap this bad boy up.
Okay, football heads. It's a doubleheader tonight. Monday Night Football. It should be exciting. Have a great day.